Greetings. I'm Jason Crouch, broker and owner of Austin, Texas Homes.
And I am James Shell, mortgage loan officer here in Austin, Texas. So today we have 3 topics. I'll leave the third topic as a surprise. Topic number 2, we're going to talk about the Cowboys. A lot to talk about there. And I'll start off with just a little update on interest rates and some of the details we were talking about. Some of the predictions that we made last time are coming to fruition. So let's get right into it. Interest rates are improving right now again. So I'm just going to read. Hey,
Really? I've heard it a few times.
I know. However, this is where it's
There's stickability is the question.
It's a sustained drive.
Okay,
is what we're seeing right now.
When you say sustained, how long is sustained?
Yeah, the improvement started September. Very early September is when we started to see some positive movement.
Okay,
and it's been pretty flat. Now, why are things improving right now? Well, we got some news today. So as everyone knows, again, it's November 6th. This, by the way, is the longest government shutdown.
Yes.
In U.S. history.
What was longest before? Do you know?
According to AI, it was 2018, and it was 35 days.
Okay. So it's like officially right about now.
We are 37 days.
Say, right? Yeah.
As of yesterday,
it was October 1st.
Shutdown. You are correct.
Yeah.
Okay. So because of the government shutdown, we do not have employment data that's coming from BLS, non-farm payrolls. We don't have unemployment rate. And all of those actually were due to be released today, which would have been market moving. However, here's the news update that we got. Signs of weakness in the labor market have lifted mortgage-backed securities this morning, which means that rates are improving. A report from a private company revealed that layoffs in October surged 183%.
Wow.
From September,
wow,
and we're a massive 175% higher than a year ago.
Ooh, gosh.
So that was the highest level. Check this out.
To quote Adam Sandler, goo! That's nice. That's a lot of layoffs.
We'll have a gift for that. Yeah. So check this out. This is insane. This was the highest level for the month of October. That is to say, the unemployment jump in October is the highest since October of 2003.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So put a comment if you are younger than that. Okay.
Yeah. We can attract those people to watch.
I know. I was going to say that's not our demographic, but that's okay. But
all are welcome. That's
and here's the kicker. And it has been the worst year of announced layoffs since 2009.
Yeah. It feels that way. It feels like the worst since 2009. I mean,
yeah.
The market in general feels the worst since 2009. And my income, honestly, this year reflects that.
Yeah.
Probably the worst since 2009.
Yeah.
It depends on how the end of the year plays out, because we get a little bit going.
Yeah.
A little bit of stuff happening. So we're going to have some stuff closed between now and the end of the year. But I still think it's going to end up probably there.
Right.
Really close. Anyway.
Yeah.
So last year wasn't much. It was better, but it wasn't wildly better. So.
Well, the intuition is supported by what we're seeing right now, for sure. If we're hearing, job market is strong, economy is resilient, I just disagree.
No, it's not.
It's just not. That's just not true.
It doesn't seem to. No, and the people you talk to, just anecdotally, it doesn't feel that way.
Right.
You talk to people, they're talking about how much groceries cost. They're not going out as much. They're not buying superfluous things. They're, like homes, or Well, and truly, they're not moving unless they need to move.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is kind of a superfluous thing. So if you have people that are they have no reason to move, they're probably just not, right?
Yeah.
Especially with the rates where they are. And like I was talking to David, our friend David Ensley, yesterday about this. And like the issue is you have, it's not just rates. It's not just prices. It's both. It's a combination. So we're waiting for them both to get low enough that the monthly payment is what people look at.
Yes.
It's the affordability. It's not one or the other. It's both.
Right.
And so either prices have to drop a lot or rates have to drop a lot. And neither of those has happened yet.
Right.
We're seeing like a modicum of improvement.
Right.
It's not like it's not dramatic.
Right.
But as well, the market's back at all. But it's more than I would have expected for November.
Right.
So that's just a mix of clients that I have, and maybe you too. But it's something. And my business partner's got a little going on. I've got a little going on. That wasn't going on in August. So it's more happening. So.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah. And so punchline is based on this data from a private company, again, this is not the government data, that we should be getting today, but
Sure.
just based on the information from this one private company and their massive layoff. But we're seeing this at UPS, Facebook. I mean, there are a lot of places that are having pretty massive layoffs. So
Sure.
I meant Amazon, not Facebook, although I'm sure Facebook is not hiring. But anyhow, so
Moving on.
we will.
That's enough said.
Yeah.
Enough statistics, but it's helpful for people. You know this already, and I've blogged about this. I've talked about this for years with people that I've tried to teach. Wherever you go, and you may get it as well. I don't know for sure with your industry, but I get it all the time. Like, how's the market? Because people want to know how their house is doing, or should they buy, or should they sell? Everyone's interested, even if they're not in the market. They kind of want to know how it's going.
Right.
It's one of those topics of conversation that is kind of inherently interesting.
For sure.
For adults.
Yeah, fair enough.
For adults. If you're a certain age, you kind of want to know how it's going.
Right.
And if you own property, you certainly want to know.
Right.
Is it going up or down, or what's happening, or flat, which is kind of the case right now.
Right.
But it certainly has dropped, and like it's kind of leveled out. It's still dropping a little. I would say it's not like this, but it's like kind of not as steep a curve, I guess.
Well, the prediction is that what would happen is that as rates continue to drop, demand will increase, and then home prices will potentially stabilize and start to.
That's what we hope.
Possibly.
That's what we're hoping for. I just don't want it to go crazy like it did before, because then prices so many people out.
Well, the reason why that will not happen is because money will never be that cheap again. At least in the next couple of decades.
That's fair.
I mean, unless there's another black swan COVID event.
Well, the other thing I guess I could mention, and I don't want to get too long on our real estate segment, but one of the things I would mention is that I don't know if most people think about this, but one thing that drives prices up is cash buyers.
Yes.
And so if you have fewer of those coming, the prices are not going to go as rapidly up as they did like during COVID.
Yes.
When people cashing out of New York, California,
exactly,
Florida, wherever, and they're bringing cash here and paying cash for a house.
Yes.
Then there's no appraisal issue.
Yep.
And it sets a new bar.
Yes.
Each time it's just ratcheting it up so fast. And that's what happened over and over again during COVID.
Right.
And we're not seeing that right now. We're not seeing a lot of investment activity. There's some, sorry, bonk the table. But, there's some, but it's not much.
Right.
But on the lower end, you're seeing a little of that, but not much investment.
Just funny enough, I am seeing investment rates in the 6s now.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll start seeing more.
Yeah. I mean, again, the cash flow or even break even on investment is really tough. I mean, 5s maybe makes a little.
It's all conditioned by how much you're putting down. I mean, if you're financing 100 versus 500, it's like make a big difference.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, but yeah, cash. Not as many cash buyers. Prices are not going to go crazy like that.
Right.
If that starts happening again, all bets are off.
Right.
So
Yep.
Anyway.
Yep. And then we'll see what happens again with unemployment colliding with, and you have this,
I still think there's a lot, and I know I did a video about this maybe a year and a half ago, and I know it hasn't changed. I'm not sure statistically we're still at the top of the list for this, but back then I think I talked to you about it. Austin had the most pent-up demand of any market in the country. That means buyers on the sidelines who want to buy, but they're waiting. And that's still the case. Most of them are still waiting. The vast majority of them, I think, are still, 80%, I bet, are still waiting.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Next year could be great.
I would consider myself in that category.
Right.
Honestly.
Because you've thought about selling, buying, and
for sure.
doing all that. So
I'm just talking with you right now.
No, I don't blame you. And that's one thing about both of us. We'll say this for the benefit of the audience. I mean, that's how we handle our business.
Yep.
If it's not a good time, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I had a client that had to sell the other day. If they want to sell their house, they're going to have to bring $70,000 or $80,000 to closing. I'm not going to price it insanely high and have it just sit on the market so I can collect potential buyers.
Right.
Like there's so many, but even so, I wouldn't do that in good times either. You just tell people the truth and let it fall.
Yep. Yeah. Very good.
So let's move on.
Very good. So we are moving on to
good job.
Topic number. Bam. Hey. Okay. Topic number 2. So we have some Cowboys conversation to have. So it's been a big week for the Cowboys. Again, just to be clear, it's November 6th. So there's been a handful of news releases that we'll get to, not in chronological order, but so we'll start with the Cowboys played the Cardinals on Monday night. You are correct.
No,
they're not.
Okay,
yeah, they're not.
Sorry, right. My bad. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I remember now.
I was right.
You're right.
Yeah, that's what tick to me. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have a running tab, a universal tab. Yeah.
Like the pool, the old. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, well, never mind. They used to score billiards that way.
Oh, okay.
They take a stick and move like an abacus. It was like a huge.
Oh, okay.
I just only saw it in movies.
I got okay.
So
Well, you're not catering to the audience we're trying to attract right now. So
all
no,
right.
I'm just kidding.
You're fair.
Yeah, I want the old fogies. Actually, that's what.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay, so they played the Cowboys. Excuse me, they played the Cardinals on Monday night.
What a game!
And it was another.
It was atrocious.
Bleak show.
It was awful.
Yeah.
Awful. I almost don't want to make predictions. I will. I will make.
Yeah. Oh, we will.
This is a bye week.
Yeah, we're bye week. Yeah. So my prediction is
they will not lose or win.
Yeah.
But no, the predictions were so bad.
Oh yeah.
Way off. Way off.
Way off.
And they had a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
Jacoby Brissett out there making look like he was.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Like,
well, he's decent though.
He's decent.
I mean, I always liked Jacoby Brissett.
But no, he played well. He wasn't stellar, but didn't have to be.
So it was horrible.
The Cardinals have sort of always had our number, though, even when they're bad, and they're bad this year. They've lost 5 in a row.
Yeah.
Even the years like that. I had originally intended to go to that game in person. I'm glad I didn't. It was awful.
Yeah.
One bright spot, blocked punt.
There was an amazing play that you so rarely get to see. Not only was it a block punt,
I know, it was a touchdown,
right,
for the Cowboys,
right,
and it was Marshawn Kneeland,
and an amazing play. I mean,
well, and you watch it, and the guy he just breezes past. I mean, he just gets there,
right.
But yeah, I saw it come. I don't know why, but I was watching. I was like, they're going to block it. I just felt it, and then they were just like a surge. They blocked it. I was like, where'd the ball go? And he got down there and got a touchdown. Incredible play.
Yeah.
Incredible play.
Rare
do you... And well, the fact they said that hadn't happened for us since 2021.
Oh, wow.
So it's been 4 years since Cowboys even did that.
Wow.
So
it's a massive special teams play by a particular player.
Yeah. Sad news, though.
So
the same player was found dead.
Yeah.
And it's confirmed today.
And we got this news. This morning was when I
This morning, yeah, no, he's dead. And
24 years old.
So they said passed away, and we can be euphemistic about it. He's gone. So yeah, there was a story, and I haven't confirmed this, but it sure looked correct. I think it was the Frisco Police Department put out a police report. I saw online. Someone posted on Twitter or somewhere, Facebook. Maybe it was Facebook. Anyway, apparently there was a car chase involving him. He had expressed suicidal ideation. There were, I don't know what the car chase circumstances were because it didn't get into it there in the one I saw, the summary. But they were chasing him. He evaded the police. They were trying to find him. And then they found the car was wrecked. And he had fled on foot. And then they found him dead by a self-inflicted gunshot. So he killed himself somewhere away from the car. So this is a guy who scored a touchdown on Monday in front of millions and millions, right?
Right.
And is gone. I don't know that I've ever seen that happen with an active player. I don't think I've heard of. I mean, Junior Seau is the one that comes to mind that he did kill himself.
Okay.
That was the CTE, the concussion.
Yeah, the CTE, chronic traumatic encephalopathy.
Right.
Yeah.
So he had CTE pretty badly, and I've heard of those.
Yeah.
That's years.
That's a different thing, though.
This is an active player, healthy player. The other thing I saw that I did not know, and again I haven't confirmed this. This is all fresh.
Yeah.
So we could be proven wrong.
Sure.
His mom died right as he was being drafted a year ago, and he apparently
second round draft pick.
I think so.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that. You can look it up if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently she passed away right as he was getting drafted, right in that week or something. And he wore an amulet, like a thing with her ashes. And he only outlived her by a year, a little over a year. So yeah, it's really sad. So with that in mind, I mean, we'll talk about mental health stuff. Yeah. My mom, what she's done for many years, and she's retiring now, but she ran the Suicide and Crisis Center in Dallas for 25, 26 years.
Yeah.
And it's been not her life's work. She was in charge of child protection services before that. But social work has been her life, and I know I've heard all kinds of stories, not about pro athletes, but all kinds of awful stories. So check on your people and talk about. I would say just be open if you're having issues, because it's you never like to hear these stories.
Yeah.
It's so preventable and a lot of times. Well, I don't mind sharing this either. This is going to get real personal, but I was hospitalized for depression when I was a teenager. I was suicidal, and I'm obviously thankful I didn't do that, but I really wanted to.
Yeah.
I didn't want to live anymore. I was 14, 15 years old, and I don't think a lot of people think about they wouldn't see me now and go, oh yeah, he's real depressed. I have been though.
Yeah.
And even recently, not bad enough to want to do that.
Right.
But down, feeling overwhelmed, all that stuff, and so get help. I would not have known enough how to get myself. My mom did it. And got the help I needed, and thankfully it worked out. But yeah, it's very real. And people who've never been through like a serious depression, it's hard for them to understand what it feels like.
Yeah.
And to feel like, well, I really just want to die. But that's reality for some people.
I think that the outsider feels like, oh, that's hyperbole. That's, oh, you're exaggerating. I could eat this whole plate.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's not hyperbole. It's I remember the night before I went to the hospital telling my mom I just don't want to live anymore.
Yeah.
Like 14 years old, and she took care of me. She got me somewhere like that's an emergency. Someone saying that.
Yeah.
A teenager saying that. If a kid is cutting themselves, a kid is not eating, and you kind of notice, and these are things you can, if they're not talking to you.
Yeah.
Talk to your kids, talk to your friends, and check on people that you're not. Yeah. And sometimes it's people you never expect. The last guy I knew personally who killed himself was a guy I went to church with, and he was a boisterous guy. His name was Jeff, and I won't say his last name for this, but Jeff was a big, likable guy. They hosted barbecues at their house, and he was one of those guys that greet you and show you around, and everyone liked Jeff. He was a big, nice guy, and I had no idea. His family knew. I had no idea, and they had to go through some counseling. He had 2 little kids.
Yeah.
And he did, kind of similar to what Marshawn Kneeland did. So anyway, that's kind of a serious topic.
One question though. Yeah. So, what would be, how would we approach someone? What's a way to talk to someone about that? I mean,
depends on how well you know them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like someone you know pretty well?
I would think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the quickest way is, how are you doing, man?
Yeah.
Or just check on them.
Yeah.
Can we go to lunch? Or like, I'm just, you don't say, I'm concerned about you.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to say that, but you can.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable enough, say, oh, I just kind of wonder how you're doing. I hadn't seen you, or, you seem kind of, whatever. You notice some difference in behavior. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just check on them. But, or you know someone who's prone to that. Because I have friends like that are just kind of prone to that.
Yeah.
I've got a friend I'm going to see this week that, I think that way sometimes.
Yeah.
So check on him.
Yeah. I have one friend that I know for sure. Yeah, that falls in that category.
It's just good to check on them.
Yeah.
We just know how they're doing.
Yeah.
I have other friends that, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should go check on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is a stark reminder, and like I said, I don't know if I've ever heard of an active NFL player doing this. There probably are some.
Yeah.
For the Cowboys, I don't think there are.
Yeah.
But there was an active player that was, I don't think he ever started or did anything, but he was killed in a car accident maybe 12, 13 years ago.
Yeah.
But I didn't know who.
Well, again, the part that's
not someone who scored a touchdown.
That I think is unrelatable, but helpful to expand the category of who should be on the radar. Well, a man that the best play of the game must have been riding high. He could be riding high on that play for the rest of his life. I mean, to a certain extent.
Well, how many times do special teams guys score touchdowns?
For sure.
Especially a big guy like that.
Hey, it's not like
a defensive end.
Right.
It's not like
not
a safety, even though pick 6 or something like that. But yeah.
And so young, and the whole career he's playing on America's team.
It's the same age as my oldest daughter. He's 24 years old.
Wow.
Born in 2001.
Wow.
How about that?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's tragic, and I don't want to overdo it. Talk about it.
Sure.
We're not counselors, but it doesn't hurt to talk about it.
Yeah.
And be real about it. And
I think
it's really sad.
I think that's maybe the big takeaway, at least for you and me. And if that's helpful, then great. But we should always be talking to people and never assume that someone is they're too outgoing.
Well, and like I said, the guy that I knew,
their life's going too well.
The guy I knew at church, he was not a guy that you ever would have suspected as an outsider, or like on the fringe of his, as a friend, but he's not like a close friend. I wasn't hanging out with him all the time, but I'd see him, saw his family at church. I'd see him interacting, and I wish I could compare him to someone that but he was just a likable person. Yeah, a likable, kind of fun and laid back person.
Yeah.
Not like me. No, I'm just kidding. No, he was.
Yeah.
Was kind of like, maybe a little more serious than me, but I don't know. But he was a good guy.
Yeah.
Never would have expected it. I had no concept that was going on. Obviously his wife did.
Yeah.
And
So unstigmatize conversations about
absolutely. It needs to normalize that because absolutely, I think so.
Can I bring up one other tangential? So miscarriage should be the exact same.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
We'll talk about our story some other time, but miscarriage, we need to unstigmatize these conversations.
Excellent point.
Yeah,
that's a really, really good point because I think people. We'll talk about it a different time though. I think people just don't know what to say, and they're afraid.
That's why I asked you.
Both. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Good point.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's someone you know. You just say, "Hey, man, how are you?" You know, you can just tell me, "Hey, how are you doing?"
That's the line.
If you are worried about them, just say it. I was a little worried about you. Didn't see you at such and so, or haven't seen you for a while, or whatever you want to say. It depends on your relationship and where you see them normally. Or do you? Or how long you've known them? And we haven't talked in a while, or want to hang out. If you have any reason to suspect a problem, I would encourage you to immediately call them. Get in touch with that person right away. No reason to wait, and no reason to be embarrassed by it. And they may say, "Leave me alone. I'm fine." Or they may say, "Yeah, everything's good. What's up?" I don't think you ever need a bad reaction to that. And if you do, I think it's still worth it. I just don't think you can lose with that. That's my opinion.
Well, that's good.
It's a downer. It's a downer, but it's true.
Yes.
This happens.
Yes.
Anyway. So
no, that's good. Yeah. Sounds like maybe we'll talk about something like this maybe again. But
we should.
Yeah. So that's huge news that we're still, Yeah,
it's very fresh. It sounded like hours ago, like a couple hours ago. Yeah. It's super fresh and super sad.
Yeah. But to back up a little bit, in the week there was some other news, Cowboy news. From earlier this week.
We can talk about positive stuff now.
Yeah. And so why don't you share the trade
the Cowboys, so Jerry Jones always looks to tease everything, right? Like, Monday night, excuse me, the trade deadline was Tuesday.
So
Monday night, he's like, I've got a trade in the works. He didn't tell you who it is, what it is, nothing. And I've got two others and hoping, work out or something like that. He doesn't, and it's all the news during the game, even though they're losing miserably, they're talking about Jerry. And he's good at it. He's good at it. Give him credit for that. He's good at getting his name out there and good at getting him talked about. And he did it again. So Tuesday they come around with they picked up this middle linebacker from Cincinnati, Logan Wilson, which sounds great. They need the help. They do have Overshown is coming back. Next game. So
he was not playing in the Cardinals game.
No, he's coming back after the bye.
Good.
They're getting 6 defensive players.
Wow.
I'll talk about that in a second. So Overshown's coming back, but they get this middle linebacker. That sounds great. I've watched him. It's like, he's a pretty physical guy. He's he's a strong guy. He's talented. I'm kind of excited. I'm like, okay, fine. Then the bombshell drops. They got Quinnen Williams. That dude is he's a beast.
Right.
Have you watched any highlights of this?
I still have not.
We'll watch him. Before you leave, you need to see this guy. I've watched him before. And I watched one of those Hard Knocks or one of those shows with
the Jets.
The Jets. I think this Aaron Rodgers was there.
Yes.
So Quinnen Williams was in that, featured in that somewhat prominently.
Cool.
Yeah. He's kind of a jokester, kind of a big, likable, teddy bear guy.
Okay.
Beast on the field.
Oh, wow.
My gosh.
3-time Pro Bowler?
I think so. I don't know.
You'd
have to look that up.
Yeah.
He's all pro, though.
Wow.
He's top 5 defensive tackles. Maybe sometimes top 3, and maybe not the best, but he's very close.
Yeah.
And you're talking about, he's a difference maker, though.
Yeah.
He can stop the run. He can get to the quarterback.
Wow.
He doesn't have a lot of sacks, but you watch the footage on him, he is disruptive.
Oof.
It's kind of like what they talked about. I'm not saying comparing him directly to Micah Parsons, but it has a similar impact because he's being double teamed, so it allows other guys to do stuff.
Totally.
And there's a lot of that with him because he's big and he's very fast, and not just fast like he's 4.4 speed. He's just quick.
Yeah.
He's quick with his hands. He's grabby. You know what I mean? Like he's swatting at the ball. Punching the ball. He's just there.
Yeah.
Trying to single block him. You have no chance. In my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, certain guys would.
Sure.
Lane Johnson might. Like for the Eagles. He's very good. There's certain guys that could take him, but man, they double team him a lot. And so that's going to open up some opportunities for Kenny Clark and the other guys. It's an immediate improvement to the team. So they got him. They got this Wilson linebacker.
Yeah.
They have 2 guys coming back from injury. And they have, this year's injury, and they have 2 guys from last year's injury coming back. They have 6 new defensive players.
Wow.
For the next game.
Wow.
Against the Raiders. So I would hope that they would be able to pull that one off.
Yeah.
The Raiders aren't very good either. But,
right.
I mean, all we said all year is if the defense could be middling,
right,
they're going to do great things.
Right.
Because the offense, they fell off the rails this last week. They were not. They were prepared. They were unprepared, or their team was more prepared. I don't know. But overall, they've been very good. So I'm excited about, because there's this kid, Ravel, he's a cornerback. He's never played.
Yeah.
He fell down in the draft board because of the injury.
That's right.
And so he hasn't played yet.
Right.
And then they've got Overshown, and they've got Malik Hooker coming back, and Donovan Wilson for the secondary. So they got 2 recaptured guys, 2 guys that are fresh this year that haven't played, and 2 new trades.
Yeah. Well,
all on defense.
Yeah.
All on defense.
And again, the goal is middling.
I know.
Because
I know.
Just 31st and 32nd in every category is not going to cut it.
I think 20th gets it.
For sure.
I mean, seriously. They go up 10 spots on all those yardage and points, all that stuff.
Yeah.
About 10 spots is good enough to make a deep playoff run with that offense.
Right.
If they're not injured. Because that offense is talented.
Right.
I think Schottenheimer's done overall a good job.
Yeah.
Calling the offense. He, like I said, last week wasn't great. Monday wasn't great. But I'm excited. And Quentin Williams, though, man, that guy, that is a capture. And the thing is, too, I'll say one more thing about this. I could go on, but talking about the trade with Micah. Yeah, you gave up Micah, and you get these draft picks, right? And then so you got the draft picks, and now they managed to use one of the draft picks, so they end up getting Quentin Williams, Logan Wilson, Kenny Clark. Yeah. Well, let's just say Logan Wilson out of it because that's separate. They got Kenny Clark and Williams and an extra draft pick for Micah. Yeah. And they saved about $60 million.
Yeah, over 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still $60 million.
No, that's huge.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, for sure.
You can extend a guy like Pickens or something like that.
Exactly.
Money toward that.
Distribute that money or keep someone really key,
I'm excited. I feel like Jerry managed to cook on the deal. Yeah. Like, I don't know that he knew going into it was going to be that good.
Oh, for sure.
And I think he was kind of fed up with Micah. And also, to his credit, I'm kind of glad he didn't pay Micah $48 million. Yeah. That just takes up too much money. I loved Micah. Right. I no issue. I didn't like the way he went out. Yeah. It was kind of ugly. Yeah. Like laying around on the training table and things like that. Yeah. And faking a back injury, seemingly. But still, he was great to watch. Yeah. Fun to watch. I can't wear my Micah shirt anymore. I got to get rid of it.
There's brutal.
I did like him. Yeah. But still, will he be missed long term? Probably not. Not with the captures they got. Now they do need someone like him. They probably pick him up in the draft. Yeah, they might be able to. And they have a lot of draft picks left.
Yeah, I don't have enough expertise to make this point, but I do feel like Parsons was being misused. I just feel like he was not optimized.
I think that's probably true. They were
as a pass rush.
They called him a good chess piece, and he was good. Like you could have him as a bishop or a rook or whatever over here. But
I felt like they were always sacrificing him to take a pawn or something.
I know. They were always using him for the pass rush. And he really came in as a linebacker.
I thought that's where
So that would have been nice to see sometimes. Yeah. Because, but they never had the composition to do that. Right. And once they figured out that he was that good at pass rushing, of course you're going to try.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he can get to the quarterback. He's so fast, But Quentin Williams, man, as a defensive, like Williams and Clark and that interior line is going to change the ability. I'm not saying that no one's going to be able to run on us, but it's going to be hard to run on them. Right. That's going to seal that up. That will help the secondary.
Big time.
Also, getting to the quarterback with someone like Quentin Williams, he's consistently, there's pressure applied. Yeah. And like one of the, one of the guys for the Cowboys was saying, it's another bullet in the gun. And he is. I mean, he is quick, though. You'll be shocked to watch him.
Cool.
As big as he is. Yeah. Because he's, I don't know, threes-ish. I don't know, probably maybe over 3. But yeah. Very big guy, big, tall guy. Yeah. I saw him with Jerry. He's looming over Jerry.
Oh, that's funny, yeah.
And, of course, a lot of those guys do. Jerry's not a huge guy. But he's looming over Jerry. But then you watch him, and like he looks smaller because he can move quickly. And he's just like, how did he get there? Like when you watch him, he makes a play in the backfield, like, how did he get there so fast? Yeah. He shoots the gap quickly. He's just good. Yeah. So,
well, that's exciting.
I am excited to watch him.
I think that we are exemplifying what the you said at one time the Cowboy fan hopes springs eternal mindset.
It's true.
We just can't not get
I know.
excited.
I know.
I know we're gonna get ham boned by the Raiders.
I know. I know. It's three. They're 3-5-1. I'm still excited.
I know, same.
But I'm looking forward to next year because, but I'm not like giving up on this year. Although some people have.
Yeah.
No,
that's not fair. But
it's tough to.
Pretty dismal at this point.
It's dismal.
Yeah.
The chances are low. But man, with 6, I mean, you got. I'm not saying that all of them are going to start. I guess probably 4 or 5 of those guys will start. Mm-hmm. But 6 of them are available out of 11 potential guys on the field for the defense. That's big.
Yeah.
It should change things. So, is it enough to make them middling? Probably.
Right.
But they're still going to botch some games. The problem is they need to win most of them.
Unfortunately.
Now, having said that, though, that's assuming that these other teams stay on the same trajectory.
For sure. Right.
Like no injury. And like they play the right, way.
Well, and as
the Eagles lost to the Giants, so expected it. That kind of stuff. So you never know.
When you're in the NFC East, man, anything can happen. You know? So, and the Eagles are not what they were last year. So
they're not.
So
they're really not.
Yeah.
Their offense has played well in some games. More recent couple of games. But they're pretty anemic before that, and I'm not like super impressed with it.
Saquon finally had a good game.
Right. Right. That's right. Because you get 100 fantasy team, right? So you would know, right?
Oh, I know.
I'm well aware.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. No, I'm excited to watch them, even if they don't make the playoffs. Truly, I'm excited to watch how these guys develop.
Right.
And I do think that Quentin Williams is someone to watch, and I think that like the average Cowboys fan doesn't understand what we just got. You included.
Yeah, absolutely. Right.
I think the average fan does.
You're informing me of the level of enthusiasm I should have.
When you watch this kid, I think it was like, actually, I kind of, well, I don't want to say that because it sounds like I'm just patting myself on the back, which I am a little. I kind of predicted Michael was going to be what he was. Watching some of the footage from him, I was like, man, that guy's really good. I didn't know he'd be as good as he was.
Yeah.
$48 million a year, whatever, but I thought, well, he'll be an impact player.
Yeah.
This guy is a proven impact player.
Yeah.
And you're just inserting him.
Right.
And so almost you can't go wrong with it.
Yep.
Anybody who says that the trade was bad is an idiot, in my opinion. Because there's no way of...
Okay. Yep.
Bring it.
Yeah, that's what comments are for, ladies and gentlemen.
If you want. I don't think there's any way you can say that was a bad trade.
Yeah.
They give up Mozzie Smith, and they give up a first rounder in 2 years.
Right. Yeah.
And a second rounder next year.
Right. Yep.
So they still have their 2 number 1 first round draft picks for this next year.
Yeah. Very exciting.
On top of getting some of these impact players.
Yeah.
The offense is not a problem.
Right.
Except the offensive line needs to figure their stuff out. But as far as skill players go, the offense is very good.
Yeah.
And I'm not worried about them.
Yeah.
The defense, gosh, I hope they can get better. Trayvon Diggs, I can't imagine him coming back. I don't think he's coming back.
Nope.
I think he's traded
sure.
away or
for
something pretty. Anyway, that's probably enough talk for Cowboys.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Cowboy talk.
That's good analysis. I mean, I'm more knowledgeable than average. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I'm not an analyst by any stretch, but I've watched a lot of football.
Yeah. Well, we tend to know a lot about what we care about and what we're interested in.
That's fair.
And I love the Cowboys.
Yeah, you do love the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I do too. And
and
I've watched them since I was a little kid. And anyway, we'll talk more about that.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, you want to wrap or?
Let's go into something else and we can decide whether to cut it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
You might want to cut some of my stuff. That's fine.
Sure.
I'm not going to be offended if you do. So.
Well, I will anyways. So.
Well, I'm just saying.
Right. Okay. So topic number 3, I've got a little surprise gift for us to unwrap. It is a list of factoids about Christmas. 'Tis the season. Okay. That you may or may not know.
What are these talking about Thanksgiving?
We're skipping Thanksgiving.
All right.
Yeah.
Everyone else knows.
Yeah, we're getting decorations up already. Yeah. There's a meal between now and Christmas that we care about.
Yeah, there's a nice meal. That's true.
Okay, so this will be you'll tell us whether you knew this or not. Okay.
Okay. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, Christmas wasn't always on December 25th.
I didn't know that.
Okay. That maybe I if it was a multiple choice, I probably would have guessed that, but I wouldn't have said that off the top of my head.
No, I don't think I knew that.
Yeah. As a 4th century.
Okay, it's really far back. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
okay. Yeah, no, I guess I probably knew that.
Yeah. More recently, although still pretty far back into the past.
Okay.
Okay, kind of talking 1600s.
All right.
Did you know that Americans used to ban Christmas?
Ban?
Specifically, Puritans. Puritans in the 1600s were banning Christmas.
I can kind of imagine why. Does it say why?
No.
Yeah. So, no reason given.
No.
Is it just thought to be too...
rowdy and pagan.
That's what I'm thinking.
I suppose is what, which, I can see why they...
Sort of like an Amish view of things, like a fancy schmancy Christmas festival stuff.
Yeah, they have a point.
Fair.
We could strip it down to
That's fair.
the nuts and bolts, and we'd be in better shape.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
So,
all right.
Yeah. But they go too far. It's per usual.
We can honor Puritans.
We don't want to ban
our
it.
church.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, we celebrate Christmas.
I do.
We
I like Christmas.
We go hard in the paint. Okay, number 3. Did you know this? Well, I said it earlier, so you know now.
It's okay.
Japan eats KFC for Christmas. A marketing campaign in the 70s made buckets the holiday staple.
Really? Well done.
Yeah.
KFC.
I know. Yeah. I will say that when I went to Russia a few times, anytime you pass through Korea.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. KFC.
Okay.
Absolutely. When they say world famous, they're not.
But it's a holiday meal. That's interesting.
That's a little, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd want it for myself.
Right.
But it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
It's different.
We'll edit this out, but
go ahead.
My TikTok feed will often put Asians eating food.
Yeah.
And I have to watch. I can't. I'm like, that is. Oh.
Why would you edit that out?
Maybe I won't. I said I was going to edit something last time. I did not.
Okay,
so
that's fine.
It was not the profanity. But,
okay.
Yeah.
Just eating.
Quite literally, just eating. Yeah.
Is it
stationary camera? Yeah.
What about it intrigues you, or
so there's one guy. There's
or
one.
Maybe, do I just say excites you? Or what?
Oh no! I'm quite no. I think there's an element of like curious. I think very specifically, there's this one guy that when he eats. So first of all, they put a sound effect for crunchiness that makes it really.
This has to be in the
yummy. Okay, well,
it's so weird.
There's always something fried, and when he crunches on the fried, it just has this sound. It's like walking on fresh snow. Yeah, it's a very pleasant sound.
AMSR.
Yeah. I don't know.
The stuff the sounds that like soothe you.
Oh yeah. It very much so. The one thing that I really love about this guy that I'm always just like, I can't believe he takes the biggest bites of rice each time. So he'll take a bite and then he goes for like way more rice than I could possibly imagine wanting to put, and then he goes for a second.
Wow.
So his rice consumption is impressive.
Okay. That's interesting. Learning something new.
There you go.
I mean, it's interesting. It's fine.
There's just a couple more here. We'll go rapid fire.
No judgment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird stuff like that. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's like liking the smell of gasoline or something like that.
Yeah. How did you know?
Which I do.
Okay. Let us know if you do too.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not healthy. Don't
check this out. Yeah, no, don't be huffing. Yeah. Okay. Check this out. Number 4. Sweden has a giant straw goat that gets burned almost every year. It's called the
at Christmas?
Gov goat. Yes.
I had no idea about that. It's a giant. What did you say?
Giant goat. Yeah, giant straw goat.
Straw goat
that they burn every year. Okay.
Wow.
Did you know? Number 5.
I did not know that. Santa
has an official postal code.
No, I didn't know that.
It is in Canada.
Okay.
And it is HOHOHO. Ho ho.
Okay. But how does that work?
I guess their zip codes are alphabetical. Yeah. We'll fact check that.
Okay.
Jamie. Okay. Jamie, number 6. Jingle Bells was originally a Thanksgiving song.
No.
Gross.
How?
I don't.
What do you think about those?
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
What fun is it?
Oh, what fun is it? One horse open sleigh.
I guess it's this time of year.
Yeah.
It doesn't specifically mention Christmas, but
this is not.
It's like one of the first Christmas songs.
Jingle Bells.
Yeah.
When I
dashing through the snow and one horse open sleigh.
Oh, the feels we go laughing all the way.
I don't know, man. I can't get my head around that being Thanksgiving. But I like the idea of Thanksgiving songs.
Yeah, okay.
I like the idea of having Thanksgiving songs.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you have any Thanksgiving songs?
No.
I can tell you what I think of when I think of Thanksgiving songs.
Okay, go ahead.
It's not something you've heard of. Probably.
Oh, okay.
Do you know who George Winston is?
Mm.
He's he passed away pretty recently.
Okay.
Very famous pianist.
Okay.
Piano player.
Yes.
Be careful, sir. Piano player.
Pianist. Yeah.
Very composer.
Okay.
And plays piano.
Yeah.
And I heard about him in college and got into it. He has some seasonal music.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all piano and stuff. He has one on Thanksgiving. When I hear it, it does sound like fall.
Okay.
And so, in fact, I'll share it with you.
Oh, cool.
You can put a link in the.
There you go.
Let's think.
Yeah.
I'll find it.
Okay.
And I'll share it with you.
So, is he popular or is he kind of small time?
He was popular with certain people. He's well known for people who like that kind of music. I heard about him from someone who who knew him from their parents or something like that, and I got into him. I mean, he was well known.
Yeah. So one could say he's a pretty big pianist.
One could say that. I wouldn't say it.
I'm surprised that you got that out.
I was wondering why you were so concerned about it.
Because it is
I just stepped right in it too. Like, yeah, he's pretty big.
You were like, well, geez, I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Well, if you made it this far, you're welcome for making it worth it. Okay?
I will provide a link to the music, and we'll just pretend this didn't happen.
Yeah. Not editing that out.
No, whatever you want to do. It's your thing. I'll post it. I don't care.
I know you will.
People church will know who you are.
That's right. Yes. Very good.
No, but hey, well done.
Yeah.
I stepped in it too. I had no idea. That was nice. I teed it up. It's good.
Thank you, sir. Well, very good. We'll call it.
Okay.
We need to sign off.
Oh yeah, we do. Not the AI sign off either.
No.
What sign off do we have?
Oh gosh.
We gotta come up with something like Casey Kasem did. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You ever hear him?
No.
Oh, Casey, you're too young. Man.
Yeah.
He would say, "Keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars."
Okay.
So
yeah.
I'm Casey Kasem. You know, I said it, but the top 40 was in the 80s.
Okay.
Probably a long time actually.
Yeah.
70s, 80s. We got to think about that.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just have one ready for next time.
Yeah.
Unless you can think of one.
We'll get to it eventually.
Okay. Nice. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, audience, and see you next time.